Hey everybody, welcome to Southern Gmore Gals. I'm Elizabeth. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you here, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks so much for tuning in today for my first flip. I've got this little birdhouse ornament I found at a thrift store. It's got some little Christmassy things on here, so I wanted to make that over. And here's little Nosy. He loves checking out everything that I'm working on outside. But the first thing I'm going to do, I popped off, there's a little snowman and a heart. I took those off, and I took the wire hanger off. I sanded it down a little bit. It had some snow on it, and I spray painted it in heirloom white spray paint. And then I'm going to take some of this apple barrel red paint, like a barn door red, and I'm going to paint the roof on my birdhouse. I did put 2 coats of red, and then I used the antique wax around the bottom of the birdhouse to give it like a wood stain effect. So I actually got a cricket. I'm really excited. So I'm trying to work with it a little bit harder than I expected. So this is one of the little designs that I printed off. I thought it fit really cute here on my birdhouse. So I didn't show me putting it on here because it's a little bit new process for me. So hopefully it's going to get much smoother as I go along. But I'm taking some of the Mod Podge and I'm applying that. I'm going to take some of this green moss. I'm kind of picking out what's in the bottom of the bag, just a little small pieces, and I'm going to sprinkle that on to a couple of the corners here on the birdhouse to give it some distressing or rusted look is what I'm going for my birdhouse. I'm also going to take a little bit of Spanish moss and put that inside for a little bird nest. And this came with a wire hanger, so I just hot glued that in place. So let me know what you think about this one. I think the Cricut really takes it to the next level, gives it a much higher end look when you're able to print off those designs. So my video is part of Third Thursday Thrift Flips collaboration. That's where Tammy from the Rusted Willow and myself host an open invitation on the third Thursday of every month. If you don't know Tammy, check out her channel. She has gorgeous thrift flips, also budget-friendly DIYs, and some shopping hauls. So her information is listed down in my description box. We're really excited to have a guest host this month is Marla from the Chic Show DIY. She made some gorgeous thrift flips last month for Christmas in her video, so check that out if you missed it. Her information along with the playlist is down in my description box, so check out and see what everybody's flipping over this month. So I've got a little bit of a birdhouse theme going on in my video today, so I hope you'll enjoy that. I'm really looking forward to getting back to some warm weather in springtime. But this little birdie is an ornament. He had a little bit of a hook in the top, and I thought if I pulled that out, it would leave a hole in him. So I just kind of cut that down, and he's kind of like a bulb. He's not real thin, but that's kind of what, I don't know exactly what he's made out of, but if you dropped him really hard, he would break. But I spray painted him an heirloom white spray paint, and then I'm going to take some of the antique wax. He has a really beautiful design on him, lots of detail, so I wanted to bring that out. So I'm going to go over it really heavy with the wax, and then I'm going to wipe some of it off, and then I'm going to go back and do the top and do on the sides of him a little bit heavier, kind of what a sparrow would look like. That's kind of the pictures that I was looking at, or trying to give him a sparrow like type look. I did let the bottom dry overnight, and here you see this. I'm going to go over and do the top now, and then I'll go back and I'm going to add a little bit of black around the tips of his feathers, kind of in the back part and where his tail is, and a little bit of black on his face and on his beak. And he's really turning out really cute. I can't believe how well the wax is bringing out all the detail in him. Looks much more like an everyday little birdie instead of just a Christmas bird, getting rid of that silver color. So his eyes were kind of creepy to begin with. They have a kind of a larger cutout. And when I got him, all of that was painted black, and I didn't like that. So I'm going to make his eyes a little bit smaller than what they were when I got it. And I'm going to try to add a couple little eyelashes. I don't really know if birds have eyelashes, but we're going to put a couple little eyelashes here on him, kind of looking to just give him more of a friendlier type look. And yes, I was using a toothpick there. I think toothpicks work really good if you have really fine detail that you need to paint, because it won't move like a brush will. So the little stand here I purchased from the Dollar Tree. I painted it an elephant shade of Waverly white or Waverly paint. I had 4 beads, some wooden beads from the thrift store that I had before, so I just glued those on the bottom to make this a little riser. I tried some white wax. I didn't like the way that looked, so this is some of the plaster shade of chalk paint that I'm going around the edges here. I didn't put a lot on the top. I put a little bit of the antique wax right around the top edges, and I'm also going to put a little screen print from my Cricut on the top. And if you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. I've got a little bit of the crud today, so I've got a little bit of a froggy voice. I apologize for that today. This is not my normal scratchy voice, but we have a lot of fun things coming up in the new year. Hopefully, I'm going to have a store open where I can sell some of the thrift flips that I'm making, and then also some other crafty designs that we're making. We want to have it for you to purchase. So stay tuned for that. We may also change my channel name, so I'll give you all an update if that happens. Now, I thought this little birdie was really cute too. He's also silver. All I did was I pulled out his feathers in the back. He's got lots of little like different bead shapes on his wings, so I thought he would look really pretty. The first thing that I did was just spray paint him black, and all that detail on his wing or those designs, I wanted to bring those out. So I'm using some of the agave shade of Waverly chalk paint, and I'm just going to go over those beads on the top. I'm going to put just a couple little streaks on the top of his forehead and on kind of like his breast or chest part. And then I'm going to go over his eyes and his beak just really lightly with this agave. And it really makes it pop out, makes it look like a really pretty piece. And I want my birds to be every day, so I'm just going to put him on a little wood round from the Dollar Tree. And I'm printing off from my Cricut the word joy. I'm not gluing my birds down because I want to be able to move them around. So let me know which one that you like the best or what you think about my flips this month. I hope I inspired you to take something around your home or something from the thrift store, make it over, give it a unique look that you love or a higher end look. Definitely check out Tammy's channel, The Rusted Willow, and Marla's channel, The Chic Show DIY, and the playlist. Support our channels by leaving comments and subscribing. I hope everyone has enjoyed my video today. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and we'll see everybody back in the new year.